Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. So, we have ALESSIA CARA here in this channel, and this is not the first time she's here, but this time we have her song called Best Days. So, she wonders if she had her best days or if there are still yet to come. Yeah, I believe better days are coming, that's my belief, and I believe we should start this song right now with setting our cable here on the 4th fret. And we have 6 different chords to learn here. So let's start with those. First we have D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. Next is G. So that is 3rd on E, the 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. Then comes the A. So open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and open E. B minor, you need to bar the 2nd fret here from the A string and down. And the rest will be 4th on D string, 4th on G string, and 3rd on B string. Then we have the F sharp minor. So you bar still the 2nd fret here, this time all strings, and the rest will be 4th on the A string and 4th on the D string. So that's the F sharp minor, and the final chord will be E minor. So E minor starts with open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. Okay, so we have a short intro here, and the chords that the intro is based on is the D and G, and that is the same case there with the first verse. We will alternate the D and G here, but we have this melody here, and I showed one example of this melody which you could play in the introduction here of this tutorial. I'm gonna give you a basic pattern here. But it's up to you to kind of play with it, because I don't think it's a good idea to give you the exact notes here for all this, both the intro and verse here. Since if I should play this song, I probably should play it in a different way every time I play this one, because this is more like a feeling here to play notes from these 2 chords, from the D and G. But I'm gonna give you this basic pattern here, and maybe an alternative to it, so you can have 2 choices there. So let's start with the notes there. The thing here in the intro, it starts like this. Okay, so this one could be one way of playing it. So if we go through it, it will be open D, and you can play it together with the 3rd fret on the B string, then the 2nd fret B string, and the 4th fret D string, and then comes the 2nd fret D string together with the 3rd fret E string. And this is where the G comes into the picture. So first the notes were based on the D chord, and this time now it starts with the G. So the 2nd fret D string together with the 3rd fret E string. And then just open D. Okay, so what we just learned was this. That is how the intro starts, and you can also play this in the verse. So an intro will be 1 round of the D and G, so this melody, that is 1 round of D and G, and then for the first verse you will play this for 4 rounds. So what you could do more than just this, maybe it's boring for you to just play the same there, so you can play maybe something like this. or something like that. So what we play here, again, we start with the open D. That is just saying the mark that we are playing from the D chord here, different notes. 3rd fret on the B string, then open E string, then 2nd fret B string, and then you're gonna play 3rd fret on the E string here, up in the bass, together with the open B. And you can also add perhaps the 3rd fret B string. It will sound nice there. But as you see here, you can just pick notes from the specific chords here. From the D, yeah. So that's a very common way of playing notes. You pick them from the actual chord. So I leave this open for you to play these 4 rounds, yeah, from your own playfulness and your own imagination there. So feel free to play with it. So you have something to go on here with this first intro and first verse. And this is the only part here where we really use this technique of playing the notes from just the chords. Now we are at the first pre-chorus there in the lyrics, hoping, waiting on a moment. So we will start here with an A chord. So for these chords now in the pre-chorus, we will only have 1 down for each chord. So the chords will be A, B minor, A, G, and F sharp minor. And then again, A, B minor, A, G, and a break there, and then comes A. So 2 pretty similar chord progressions here in the pre-chorus. First A, B minor, A, G, and F sharp minor. And then A, B minor, A, G, and A instead of the F sharp minor in the end there. So 1 down for each chord, and that is the first pre-chorus. Then we are at the first chorus. What if my best days are the days I've left behind? So that is what she wonders there in the lyrics. And we're still just playing 1 down, downs for each chord there. So now it will be 2 downs for, I believe, almost all chords here. Almost all, yeah. So it starts there with G, then B minor, 2 downs, A, 2 downs, and D, 2 downs, and again, G, 2 downs, B minor, 2 downs, A, 2 downs, and D, 2 downs. So far, G, B minor, A, and D. 2 rounds of this chord progression and 2 downs for each chord. And we go on here. I'm running with my eyes, so on eyes they're closed. We're gonna start with the G again, 2 downs, B minor, 2 downs, A, 2 downs, and D, 2 downs. And then again, G, 2 downs, B minor, 2 downs, A, 2 downs. And on this last time here, G, B minor, and A will only play 1 down for each chord. Okay, so that is how it's played, the first chorus. I believe it was that easy, so I think you should or could follow me when I play there live there. So if you couldn't, then just stop this tutorial and go back, and I believe you could catch up there from where you left. So yeah, let's go on in this tutorial here. And this song, we have this post chorus again. So in the lyrics, you just sing like oh, 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 oh. So we go on here with G, just downs on all chords here. So 2 on G, B minor 2 times, A 2 times, and D 2 times. again G 2 times, B minor 2 times, and A 4 times. Yeah, so this post chorus was pretty similar there, almost 2 rounds identical. So G, B minor, A, and D 2 times on all those chords, and again G, B minor, but on the last A you play 4 times. So yeah, so far only downs. Now for the second verse we need to learn a strumming pattern. So this strumming pattern will be pretty easy. It will be down, 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 up. So if we illustrate that with a D, because that is the first chord, so it will be like this. Okay, so down, 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 up. So now we will do strummings here for all chords. So we'll start with 2 rounds of D, and 2 for G, again 2D, 2G. Same chords as in the first verse, back and forth with D and G. This is the 4th round, and after the fourth round we just end with 1 down on the A. Okay, so back and forth D and G for 4 rounds, and you do 2 strumming rounds for each chord, and on the last, after the last 4th round there, you play 1 down on the A. That leads us to the second chorus. It will be same chords there as in the first chorus, but just the difference here that we're gonna make the strumming here instead of the just downs. So it will be 1 strumming round for each chord almost there, except for 1 in the end there, but we're gonna go through this. So let's start with the G now, 1 strumming round, and let's go from there. So G, B minor, A, D, G, B minor, A, D, G, B minor, A, D, G, B minor, and 2 A's. And on the last round here, G, B minor, and A, you will just play 1 down for each chord. Yeah, so that is the second chorus. Then comes this post chorus again after, but now instead of just playing downs, we again play the strumming pattern. So it will be G 1 time, B minor 1 time, A 1 time, D 1 time, G 1 time, B minor 1 time, and A 2 times. Okay, after this post chorus comes a bridge part, and here we're gonna continue this strumming pattern here, and the chords will be E minor to F sharp minor to G to A, E minor, F sharp minor, and A. And all these chords we're gonna play 1 strumming round for each chord, except from the last A. We're gonna play that 2 times. So let's go. Starts with E minor and then F sharp. E minor, F sharp minor, G, A, E minor, F sharp minor, and A 2 times. So just to repeat this, E minor, F sharp minor, G, A, E minor, F sharp minor, A, A. Alright, and then it ends this bridge part with just downs for follow this chords here, which will be G, B minor, A, G, B minor, A. So just 1 down for each chord. So yeah, and we are coming close to the end here. That's the final chorus here, and it starts with G there. It will be played with strumming pattern here, so one strumming pattern for each chord there, except for the last chord, which will be played for 2 rounds of the strumming, and that is the A chord here. So start with the G and let's go from here. So G, B minor, A, D, G, B minor, and A 2 times. And the final part will be an outro, and you will play downs for these chords there. So for the first G, B minor, and A and D, you will play 2 downs for each chord. And then on the last G, B minor, A, right after that, we will play only 1 down for each chord. So it will be like this: G, G, B minor, A, D, D, and G, B minor, and A. Yeah, so that is the end of this song called Best Days, and I hope you could follow on these parts here in the song. Sometimes it's pretty much same, so I feel that you probably could follow me when we go, so to speak, live here and play along as in the same time as we're learning and going forward in the song. So I hope this was helpful for you, and if you need to stop the tutorial, please do that and go back if you couldn't follow, and try to catch up the train, so to speak, and go on in the song. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, as I said, and yeah, good luck with this one, and see you soon, guys. Don't forget, play tuned.